Okay, let's go. I clearly wasn't expecting it to turn so sharply. Or, based on the wobbly steering, expecting the steering to be so light. And I've done it again. At this point, I'm not sure I'm going to make it to the end of the road. And again. Do you think I scared the car more than I scared myself? Probably not. This foot forward position is very, very strange. Okay, right hand turns aren't going very well. Let's try a left hand turn. Okay, it looks like I hit the curb. I didn't hit the curb. I very nearly hit the curb, but I didn't. I need to get out onto some country roads where I'm not in danger of hitting too much. But first of all, I need to feed to power, so we need to go to a petrol station. Okay, another right hand bend coming up. If I get this one wrong, I hit the bollards. Well, I made it, but I have shad SH36 panniers, which are very, very wide, and I was just inches away from those bollards. The bike handles those speed bumps really, really well. The video might look a bit violent because of the suspension, but from the seat's perspective, it's very soft and comfy. Okay, made it round that corner without nearly hitting the curb. I'm almost perfect now. This feels a lot better. The foot forward position doesn't feel quite so alien in a straight line. Maybe that's why cruisers are popular in the US, where their roads are long and straight with very few bends. Although to be fair, the Vulcan S seems to corner very, very well. Certainly a lot better than I am at the moment. I think a combination of not having ridden for 10 years, never having ridden this bike before this journey, and never having ridden foot forward is making for quite a nervous ride. I need to go all the way around this roundabout and back down the road we've just ridden up. And if I wasn't nervous enough, there's roadworks. So we have cones, gravel, sand, nerves. Yay, didn't fall off. Always a bonus. Right, I'll probably do a full review of the Kawasaki Vulcan S once I've been riding it for a while and can give you a proper review. But for now, my first impressions, it certainly turns better than I expected it to. It's very comfortable. It wants to pull in every gear. It's quite a torquey engine. The seating position The foot forward position is odd. I'm sure I will get used to it and then it will feel lovely. For now it feels a bit alien to me, but it is comfortable. I can see how people like this seating position, and once I'm used to it, I'm sure I will love it as well. There's not really a lot I can say because I've only been on the bike for 5 minutes. I do feel like I've taken my armchair for a ride. I can't corner that either. Okay, enough about the foot forward position. I'm sure I'll get used to it. What else? The position of the handlebars is actually awesome. It is really comfortable. It's not a stretch. Everything is within reach. Controls are where they should be. The mirrors, the mirrors are about as good as any motorbike mirrors. I can clearly see my elbows, so I know my arms haven't fallen off. I could probably get some aftermarket mirrors or extenders, but at the moment I'll do what I always have done and just twist my arm in so that I can see when I need to look. I have to say, the engine braking on the Vulcan S is fantastic. Okay, power's been fed, let's go for a proper ride. I think getting back on a bike after 10 years and straight onto a bike with a seating position that I've never been on before is probably not the brightest idea, but at the moment, I'm quite glad I haven't got the helmet-facing cam on the bike, because if you could see my face, my expression is a combination of nervousness and an ear-to-ear grin. I'm absolutely positive I look psychotic, but I am having fun. I'm not sure I've chosen the right gear to wear for this first journey. I've got Alpine Stars touring boots and they're big and clumpy. For a bike where I'm not used to the position of the gear shifter or the brake pedal or the foot forward position, I think I might have mentioned that a few times already, these boots don't help. There is very little feeling through my feet. My jacket is I look like a farmer riding a bike because I'm wearing what looks like a barber jacket. It's not. It is a proper motorbike jacket, but it's not the most comfortable. It feels quite restrictive, so it's not giving me the best impression of the bike. I have another jacket, I have another pair of boots, so I can always come out again in different kit and see if that makes a difference. I'm starting to feel a bit more at home on the bike. It feels more comfortable now. I'm still a bit nervous, and I know the road I'm about to go up has got a few bends that I've done so many times in the car. I know the road. The bends aren't difficult, but I've still got those underlying nerves of the first ride, so I'm just gonna take it easy and enjoy myself a bit. We're almost 10 minutes into the first ride and it really is starting to feel natural. 10 years off a bike, and within 10 minutes I feel like I am where I belong. This is probably a feeling that won't last very long, but I'm quite happy to sit behind Mr. White Van Man. See, it didn't last very long. Just a few roundabouts to get round, and then we're into proper country roads. We can start to relax and have fun. To put the Vulcan S and its riding style, riding position into context, for me, my previous bikes have been VFR 800, GSX 1400, ZX 9R, GPX 650. If I go any further back, they get very odd. But this is very different to anything I've ridden before. Well, apart from a rally chopper. It's quite like a rally chopper. I really don't want to go onto a motorway. I have no desires to go on a motorway. So, straight across the roundabout onto the country roads. Now in the countryside, and it's very pretty. Of course you can't see because my camera is down by my knee. You'll just have to take my word for it. It is very pretty, and for future rides I'll make sure I've got a camera placed higher up so you can see. Yeah, I'm clearly feeling a lot more confident on the bike now. You can tell from my positioning that I want to get past this car. Whee! I never thought I'd ride a cruiser. Anyone who knows me would not have ever thought I would ride a cruiser. I may have, at some point in the past, derided cruiser riders. I take it all back. This is an awesome way to be on two wheels. Right, we have a couple of 90-degree bends coming up, and I'm not even slightly nervous. I love this bike. Less than 20 minutes, having not ridden for 10 years, and I am completely at home on this bike. I'm heading back into Hucknall now, although I'm not sure I want to go home yet. I quite fancy going for a bit of a longer ride. North Coast 500 might be a little bit too far from here. Maybe I'll leave that for another day. I've made it safely back to Hucknall. I'll stop here because the rest of the journey is just stuck behind this van. Thank you very much for watching.